Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kurt, and welcome to the Far Lands of Bust Marathon FLoB-ATHON 2014. Woo! How's it going, everybody? Can I get a mic check? Can I make sure you guys can hear me? I believe so. Although this delay is something new that I have yet to deal with in Twitch, being somebody who does not live stream very often. Hello, good morning. Is the sun up where you're at? Oh Lord. Okay, well I'm assuming you can hear me from all the chat, the text, the things flying by. Let me hold on. Hide that chat. I've got a different one. Thank you. So yeah, here we are. A few minutes late, like 30 minutes late. You had an interesting intro there. That was the intro repurposed from the beginning of season 4. That was episode 1 or 2. 174 or 274? No, it had to be like 174 or something. I don't remember. Somebody remind me. But felt like repurposing that to remind everybody what happened at the last FLoB-ATHON some 520 days ago. Almost a year and a half. August of 2012. That was the last time we pressed F3. You might notice, I suppose I should mention, I'm kind of, in scheduling this for 6 a.m., I kind of, didn't consider the fact that maybe my neighbors might be able to hear my voice through the walls, and it's 6 a.m. on a Saturday. So if for this first couple hours I'm kind of talking a little bit close and quiet and nervously of nervous volume, that is why. I suppose it's also good so that I don't overexert my voice. I'm not getting an update on my viewers on the Twitch dashboard, so I'm assuming some of you are watching. It's because all of the things coming through chat here. A video, I see a video is in the which is, you're like in mountain time, aren't you? A video, good grief, man. He was an essential part of MindCrack Marathon. A video was always around, and even picked up when I, speaking of early mornings, couldn't fill my time slot on the last day in the very early morning. But 2011 viewers. Hello, I'm assuming the majority of you in the Europes. And I appreciate you guys coming out, and those of us who are elsewhere, early morning. I assume it's March 1st everywhere, is it not? I don't know what the international dateline says. Quick, somebody look up that recent XKCD comic he made. It's like a self-updating world clock viewer. It's very cool. Yes, Avidia is a gaming vampire. I hear Dinnerbone is in the chat as well. I'm surprised I don't have him modded. Oh, I do. Never mind. Okay. That's okay. So yes, FLoB-ATHON 2014. As you can see, we have, for those of you, I did a quick little live stream yesterday. I didn't even, the reason I did that was so that I could check the quality. I didn't even have time to check the quality. Apparently it was good. Apparently you guys can hear my voice. We'll check out what the video looks like when we start playing here in a minute. But I have this fancy pants window that I'm playing in, and on the right side you can see all the information about FLoB-ATHON. Obviously, Child's Play charity. There is a live donation tracker, and already from recording yesterday we were at 170,600 something. Now we're at 170,919, already up $300 from when I recorded episode 333 yesterday. It's crazy. You guys are awesome. Like I said, I'm hoping we've got 12 hours here. I'm hoping we can get to 200,000. If the MindCrack Marathon, there was a lot of hype around the MindCrack Marathon, so obviously we're not going to get that type of dough. But what am I saying? The total, that's like $29,000 in 12 hours. I think we can do that. there aren't any perks as it would be like the fan server or the donor server, but we do have, of course, as always, the Play MindCrack servers. If you're watching on Twitch, the IPs are there. If you're also watching on Twitch, don't forget to enter the JSTNet says Kurt's silent voice sounds like FLoB episode 11. Yes, this is I'm nervous and trying not to talk over the the sound of my voice. This is my nervous voice. Shh, don't wake the neighbors. The sun is finally starting to peek out. I didn't realize this. What I should have done if I was, well, I suppose I would have started right now anyway. Yeah, now we're saying instead of going from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., we're going from sunrise to sunset, just like we do in Far Lands or Bust. That was my plan all along. But yeah, I was beginning to say that the guess the F3 distance contests. If you go to farlandsorbust.com/F3, I can actually put that link in the chat. farlandsorbust.com/F3. That will take you to the entry form for the contest. Just fill out your email, your name, your city, your country, and your guess. Pick somewhere between 699,492 and 12 million. Don't put any commas or decimals in that number. It will shoot back an error if you try to do that. But guess, and if you guess close enough, you are in good chances to get a $100 gift credit to shapeways.com. Shapeways is the 3D printing service and marketplace where I got these cool Kerbal Space Program figures, very awesome detailed little desk ornaments, and you can get Minecraft stuff 3D printed. You can design your own jewelry and have it 3D printed in sterling silver or plated, and it's the future. So go check out shapeways.com and thank them for providing this little prize it's a big prize for our guess the F3 distance. I'll be pressing F3 at about 6 p.m., about 12 hours from now, maybe 6:30 p.m. my time, Central Time. And yeah, I just need to get what other business did I need to get out of the way before I begin? I'm going to start out on my own. I know a video's there in the chat. I'm sure, I don't know. I don't want to crowd anybody in. If he still hasn't gone to sleep yet, maybe he's not going to be, he's going to have more of a morning voice than I. But we'll see about having guests and things join us as usual. But I think I would like to start on my own here, as we do. And already I see we're up to 107. Oh, that's something I wanted to do. $170,985. I wanted to set the total to 200,000. Hold on, let me see if I can do that really quick. Accidentally deletes the entire thing. All right, let me see if I can do this really quick. That way we can actually have like that, instead of it just saying 100%, we have something to work towards for the Child's Play charity. Let's see here. All right, cross your fingers I don't break something. I really hope this doesn't like reset all of the donations. It won't. It won't, right? It won't. It totally won't. Save. Uh-oh. No. The start year field is required. Oh. On second thought, I'm not going to do that. Let's just imagine that there's a little progress bar. I'll have to maybe check with the Child's Play people before I start fiddling with. I don't think it would change anything, but it was asking me for a start date, and I didn't. Yeah, just forget that. Just pretend it says $170,985 of 200,000. Just pretend that's what it says. So yeah, we're here in, as you can see in the upper left, Minecraft Beta 1.7.3. Made sure not to click update every time I start this instance of Minecraft. Hold on. Sip of coffee. Oh, it's starting to get lukewarm. This is a disaster of the highest proportions. But yeah, let me... If you missed episode 333, what's wrong with you? I found a place and made a split-level hidey hole at the end of the last episode, so I do need to rearrange things and get myself up and running for... I've got to make this kind of a special starting point, as we often do in Far Lands or Bust FLoB-ATHONs. Hashtag FLoB-ATHON. Yeah. As you can see, the Far Lands expedition here is 10,728.28 megabytes. That's not exactly accurate. These early versions of Minecraft are not known for being the most accurate at, which is why they removed altogether the file size for your worlds. I'm going to enter into the world. It should be morning, and we'll see Wolfie. There were some skeletons and stuff because I was lingering in the nighttime a little bit too long, so we might have to deal with that. And yeah, I say we get going here at about 6:40 a.m. Play selected world. There we go. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Woof. Woof indeed. All right, I hear, here's my split level hidey hole. I hear spoiters. There's a chicken out there. Got fancy doors. Let's run, run, run. Oh yeah, there's plenty of spiders. Where were all those guys during UHC 14? It's all, oh, there's like lava over here. This is the worst place I could have started. What am I doing? All right, there's a creeper right there. Hey guy, how you doing? Indeed. Wow, look at all the spiders. What is up with that? All right, this guy I think I'm going to have to take out. I have some excess arrows, so I suppose the celebratory creeper kill... Oh, swing and a miss. Receive arrows. Yoink. I don't need this. Let's adorn our FLoB-ATHON hidey hole here. Hey Wolfie, how you doing? I'm gonna keep you seated because there's lava right over there, and I don't need you running into issues with that. I believe we're safe as far as other bad guys. Yeah, okay, we seem to be. Let's make this a proper little... Hello? Oh, the block selection thing is... It's freaking me out. Here we go. Oh, I should make these into, like, stairs, shouldn't I? Yeah, I should. Where's my workbench? Or maybe I should just make them cobble stairs? Who knows? Yeah, hold on. I do also have... Who am I telling to hold on? You guys? Where are you going to go? There's another creeper over there, I think I see. I also have some interesting stories about how my morning started. It was not... Oh, well, that's that guy. Not the most, you know... It didn't bode well from the get-go. I have cereal in the morning. And just so happened that this morning was the morning that my cereal ran out, so the box was empty, as is what happens when you run out of a particular product that comes in a box. And I went to break down the box, and paper cut. A paper cut to end all paper cuts. And I'm like, fantastic. It hasn't even started, and I'm already bleeding. So that was fun. Proceeded to need to get a band-aid. So yeah, it's the paper cut's fault that I'm so late starting Far Lands or Bust FLoB-ATHON here. That creeper is getting close. Too close, man. All right, hold on. We need to start. Oh, there we go. Well, begin FLoB-ATHON. Oh. FLoB-ATHON. That needs to be all caps. Thon 2014. Will that fit? Yes. What is today? Whoa. March 1st, 2014. Oh, well, I guess I already have 2014. March 1st. Indeed. There we go. And potentially in the next overviewer map or whatever I'm able to do, that will show up as a sign from above. We don't need that cobble. A mess of an inventory. I could probably just get rid of those 2 arrows and be done with it, but let's say we grab Wolfie here, and... oh, I know what I can do. Torches, torches, torches! Woof, grab Wolfie. Start walking west. Say goodbye to that fancy split level hidey hole. And continue west. West in far lands or bust. Only 12 hours to go. So yeah, that started. What else happened? I started up my computer. I shouldn't have shut down my computer last night. I had like everything set up, but I'm like, I should like refresh the computer, you know. Started up the computer and I logged in and it got stuck on the welcome screen and the little, you know, it's the equivalent on a Mac getting stuck with the lollipop thing or whatever they call that spinning. I got stuck on the loading screen and I had to manually restart my computer and I'm like, this isn't a good start at all. What's going on? But then I got everything loaded up and everything appears to be working. I'm assuming game audio is a good level and frames and the quality is up to par. Something I changed is that instead of broadcasting at 720p and 60 frames a second, I am doing so at 1080p, but 30 frames a second. Should be better to be able to then later upload to YouTube, because YouTube doesn't do 60 frames. Also, it's probably a little bit easier on my outgoing internets, and it's a little bit easier to fit this fancy sidebar in. It's a little bit weird. I'm playing in a window that's a square. As you know, I'm playing in the window you see right there. I'm actually, instead of playing in a full screen or widescreen mode, so this is a little bit unusual. I feel a little bit cramped. I have you guys in chat off to one side, but I think this works. This should get the job done. So, what time is it where you guys are at? I'm still amazed that I actually woke up. And then I will have to wait 30 seconds to hear your answers. What is something I need? I don't need wooden stairs. That's something I don't need. Let's see. Let's go around here. 4 a.m. Good grief. 2 p.m. Lucky dog. Oh my. So you guys are all over the place, basically what's going on. I suppose, I don't know, maybe I should start. This is going to go up to YouTube. Perhaps there are... Hold on, I'm trying to... Nope, still not getting an update on like how many viewers we got. This is going to go up on YouTube, and I don't know how many of you might be new and might be like, who the heck is this person at this low... I suppose there's probably not that much competition on Twitch right now, huh? For at least Minecraft content and stuff, but, you know, maybe some of you don't know what the heck Firelands or Bust is, so I will have to do my spiel. I know the longtime people have gotten the spiel once every 10 episodes or something like that, but after a sip of coffee... Intelligentsia Coffee. Sponsor. No, not really. Although I wouldn't resist such a thing, you know, if they want to... I'll put a little logo in the lower left corner. Fueled by Intelligentsia Coffee, but that I'm kind of already plugging them, so I don't think that is really how striking a deal works. I would be terrible at being a businessman and negotiating things. But yeah, Farlands or Bust, let me talk about that. Obviously, as I mentioned, started March 2011 just as a normal Let's Play. Normal Minecraft Let's Play. As I was making fun of earlier, had the quiet nervous. First time YouTube Let's Player voice going on. Very similar to the one you're hearing right now. And we just played normal Minecraft. I set up near my spawn, set up a little cabin, nearly got blown up by a creeper. I got lost and then did some caving, and that's where I got the diamond sword of spawn pointiness. These are the original diamonds from my spawn area. We left the diamond pickaxe back at the first F3 monument, 292202. Not sure if that's what I'm going to do with this. It is running dangerously low, the diamond sword. Maybe that will be the dramatic thing that happens during this FLoB-ATHON. We will lose the diamond sword of spawn pointiness, but foreshadowing. It's pretty blatant foreshadowing if that actually happens. But yeah, just started as a normal Let's Play. Good. Pigs? No, we're fine on pigs. A normal Let's Play for about 10 episodes, and it was about the 10th episode. It was March 12th or 13th or something when Notch posted his story on his blog called Terrain Generation Part 1. It was the only part there ever was, but he wrote about the terrain generation of Minecraft. Obviously, as you might know, it's randomly generated terrain that just procedurally generates. Skeleton! Wolfie! Oh god, Wolfie? Oh no, what happened to Wolfie there? Took some damage. There he is. What is wrong with you? There's no cliff down there. Have a seat. It's too soon to be freaking people out. Take it easy. What was I saying? Oh yeah, he posted that blog post, and he basically talked about how the terrain generation works, the kind of the math that goes into it, and also the fact that the math kind of breaks down after a certain point. Not only with the effects that we're seeing right here, the jitteriness, the off-centered block selection, kind of what could be perceived as lag, but also the fact that the terrain itself goes all wibbly-wobbly at 12,500,000 some odd blocks away from spawn. Well, let's go to sleep and we'll continue talking about that in the morning. I'm not going to snore every night, so just get used to this one and then we'll continue on. And I might have actually fallen asleep there for a little bitness. Woof, yes. But yeah, he wrote that and said that there are these far lands, he kind of accidentally coined the term, at that distance, where the terrain generation breaks and you get strange features. It basically just stops following the rules and solid wall of doom and destruction and deathiness and just weirdness. And in that blog post, he said that it's kind of a bug, but he's not going to bother fixing it because I think this is, paraphrasing. Under normal circumstances, you wouldn't ever find yourself at those distances during normal Minecraft playing. And I saw that as a challenge. A challenge accepted, good sir. And in episode 11 of Farlands Bust is when I decided to start walking to the Farlands. I was very naive. I did not look up how far away the far lands were. I did not take into account the distances that needed to be traveled. I didn't look up the wiki to see that people had estimated if it was... Ah, Wolfie, what is going on? You just glitching in the blocks? That's no good. What's... Oh, gosh. Don't be doing that, guy. All right, take it easy. Take it easy. Don't be jumping while I'm punching the workbench. That's a little bit concerning. That he's taking damage for no reason. I wonder, no. Playing in a non-widescreen format wouldn't do that. Hi, how you doing? No, that wouldn't change the mechanics of the game. It's just the resolution at which I'm playing. But anyway, they estimated that on a super flat world it would take 820 hours if you just pressed W and just kept walking, just at the rate the Minecraft character walks. and stuff like that. Didn't quite realize that. I just set off on an adventure. Kind of also, I was kind of a little bit out of ideas on what to do with the normal Minecraft Let's Play. And just decided to start walking. Nobody else was doing it at the time. I mean, other people have teleported themselves there and taken a look around the far lands and whatnot, but like nobody is just walking there. This seems like something somebody should be doing, and that somebody was me. So I did that and been doing that, and in June 2011 is when we started raising money for Child's Play charity, and that was I started saying, let's try to raise $820 based on the 820 hours it takes to walk there. Reached that goal in about 5 days. Then changed it to, coffee, $8,200. We reached that by November, and November of 2011 was the first FLoB-ATHON. It's about a 12-hour live stream. And we raised, in the end, about $12,000, I believe. And pressed F3, and that's when we were at 292,202. Started over again with a new goal of 29,220 based on that number, and reached that in August 2012. Did a 3-day FLoB-ATHON. 8 hours a day, so 24 hours total of Farlands of Busts. Not doing that this year. And woof, yeah, I know. And there's probably a zombie spawner under there. And then after that was over, we did lose Wolfie temporarily there, which is why this is concerning that he's taking damage for no reason. And then pressed F3, and we were at 699,492. And haven't pressed F3 since. That's true. Love Not War 5457. I have not died in the entire Let's Play in this world. Came close a couple times, but I have not died. My player has not died. I've had Wolfie for over 300 episodes now, since episode 32. He's become a mainstay in Farlands of Bust, if you will. And in episode 300, found this golden apple in a dungeon chest. Which is in this version of the game, I'm pretty sure it's agreed that it's the rarest item you could possibly get as a golden apple, because you can't find apples from trees in this version, and even if you could, you couldn't. The crafting recipe didn't exist to create a golden apple. So let's make another boat. I should make more than one boat, I guess. In episode 200, I went to the Nether for the first time and gathered glowstone and netherrack. And that's what I've been carrying since episode 200. Like I said, we're now on episode 333. I've been carrying that so that I can place it upon, at the end of this. Well, I won't be building it at the end of this, but when I do press F3, I make a little monument for the finale episode, which will be episode 334. That's what I'm going to place a glowstone beacon. Well, I suppose I shouldn't say beacon, because that's actually an item in the current game. There's no beacons, but just a glowstone atop the F3 monument from this season. And yeah, that I think brings us up to speed, does it not? Sort of. That's a very abbreviated, I suppose, explanation of Farlands or Bust. As I mentioned, we are experiencing this jitteriness. Do not adjust your screen. This jitteriness is due to being so far out from spawn. Far out, man! As you can see, the block selection is way off from where the block actually is, and that actually corresponds with the game, how confused it is as to where I'm standing and Wolfie and whatnot, and that's kind of why I'm worried that he sometimes, as far as his position, will fall off a block. But as far as the world is concerned, he is inside a block, so that might be why he takes damage at random moments, so I gotta keep an eye on that. And he teleports. The teleporting might be the difficult part. I have a lot of snow biomes. It actually snowed. I woke up barely, and we had like an inch of snow on the ground here today, so that's fun. Aw, I should have drank my coffee before I started with, this live stream, because now it's not warm anymore. So yeah, speaking, I suppose, of being so far off, there is to remind you guys, the F3 contest. If you try to guess what that number is going to be when I press F3, the closest guess, over or under, will win a $100 credit to shapeways.com. If you're watching on farlandsbus.com, just scroll down. There is a gigantic button for the entry form. If you're watching on Twitch, there is also a button underneath the player right above the Shapeways logo for the entry form. Enter there. Only one entry per person. Multiple entries will be disqualified. Like, if you enter multiple times, I will disqualify all of your entries. And also, if you're entering, you're also into the drawing for I suppose, just consolation prizes. Farlands Bus shirts from Spreadshirt, mugs, pins or whatever, copies of Minecraft, copies of other games. I don't know, maybe we'll get some Kerbal Space Program going. I have Steam games and stuff I'm never going to play, and I think I have an extra copy of F1 2012 that I got when I bought F1 2013. Which is, why do they do that? Why was that a perk? Pre-order F1 2013 and get a copy of the previous game that you're not going to play because the new game's coming out. What? So if you're interested in seeing exactly how hard it actually is for myself and Vintage Beef to play Formula 1, that will be on the docket as well. So yeah, and make sure you guess between 699,492 and 12 million something. It's on the webpage telling you what to guess between, because I obviously can't be beyond 12 million because I would be in the far lands, and I can't be before 699,492 because that was the last time I pressed F3. Sun's going down, so I'm gonna make an elevated hidey hole right here. Let's see. Need my dirt and my bed. There's Wolfie. At certain intervals, I'm thinking every hour or so, I'm going to take a break to back up the Farlands or Bust World. I do, make backups incrementally, just in case something terrible were to happen or some sort of technical glitch or something like that, so we can go back and fix things. But I haven't done that yet. I mean, I've done that like twice, and then the first time it caused the hidey hole paradox, so I very rarely want to do that sort of thing, but we do that. So yeah, about every hour or so I'll be doing that, just as a programming note. But let's go to sleep, and we will continue in the morning. Snoring noises. Ooh, and not a cloud in the... Oh, dang it. Maybe a few clouds in the sky. Not that way, though. How you doing? You're still doing good. Woof. Yep, totally. Oh, wow. Hey there. Hi there. Ho there. We're looking at the donations. You can see in the lower right-hand corner of the screen, $171,727.17. Somebody likes really messing with the numbers and making them kind of palindrome-ish. Thank you very much, everybody who keeps donating. Unfortunately, the way the Child's Play charity donation widget works, I can't, see the donations live. And they by default come through anonymously. But I suppose during my breaks, I'll take time to look at the donations. There's a comment field if you want to ask a question, suggest a topic, say hello, whatever. Put that in the comment field. If you are watching on Twitch, there is the kind of a fake Child's Play charity widget there. It's really just a button that will take you to the donate form. If you want to see the live widget, it's at farlanderbus.com. Twitch, a while ago, disabled the embedding of donation trackers and stuff like that on the Twitch website, but you can see that at farlanderbus.com. Indeed. Minecraft music. We're not, we're walking along here. I think hello. One of the, hello, Step. One of the things that people tend to like about Farlands Bust is the nostalgic beta 1.7.3 terrain generation. I was just about to mention that we really haven't seen anything wild and wacky just yet. But we will eventually. People like the, as opposed to the far more structured biomes and kind of standard layouts of the landscape that you can find in current versions of the game. This one is indeed, it just does seem a little bit more random and dithered and, in that blog post Notch was talking about the kind of, it's like a noise filter, and then it kind of, does some algorithms to smooth itself out and to behave, instead of just being random blocks everywhere, kind of smooths out the mountains and stuff like that. We have survived a half hour. Only 23 more half hours to go. Woof. Indeed, woof. Woof to you too, Wolfie. I'm starting to think I probably should have, posted the short 20-second video on YouTube saying, hey, FLoB-ATHON is going on right now. But, I didn't. Let's just assume, if you have any friends who only watch via YouTube, let them know that FLoB-ATHON is going on right now. Oh man, cold coffee. Dang it. And I still have another cup here that I haven't touched. Well, this one's slightly warmer because it has been sitting in its mug, maintaining its thermal properties. Woof, that's a nice tree. Ugh. Don't reheat coffee, kids. It just scorches it. I will power through it. Space news? I didn't have time, because I was running late, to look up anything new in the space news. I mentioned the new exoplanets, the next, the SpaceX launch that's happening middle of this month? I mentioned it, there was a, I don't know, ooh, look at that place down there. Wolfie, come over here, I just want to kind of peek in there. There was a NASA tweet-up social thing for the next, oh, that's just kind of a opening into a cave that goes down. Never mind, not as interesting as I thought. To the next NASA SpaceX launch to the International Space Station, and I've been watching, they're actually testing the landing legs on the first stage of the Falcon 9. If you follow SpaceX at all, the Falcon 9 rocket is their rocket that they've been launching their Dragon capsule and other things on. It's kind of their main, their rocket. And they're developing a system where it will have landing legs and eventually return, after launching the second stage into orbit, it will turn around and return back to the launch pad the first stage. Think Kerbal Space Program, when you stage, you lose a majority of the first stage of the rocket. It's empty out of fuel. This one maintains some fuel, turns around, extends some landing legs, and then comes back and lands at or near the launch pad so that they can reuse it. Normally it just falls back into the ocean, and that's the end of it. It's lost money. So to bring down the cost of launching things, they want to return it. So this is the first time they're testing the landing legs on a launch to space. This is actually a resupply mission to the International Space Station. They're not actually going to land back at the launch pad. There's still a lot more safety and testing that they need to do before that, but they're just going to test the system, both having the legs strapped to the side. I'm assuming also maybe on re-entry they're going to see about extending them or not. They're still going to just splash down in the ocean. But that was a surprise to me. It looks like a pretty significant chunk of hardware strapped to the side of the rocket. Obviously they've accounted for that, and it just is surprising that they're even doing that on like an actual mission. And if you're subscribed to the SpaceX YouTube channel, they upload their tests of what they call the Grasshopper. It's pretty much the first stage of a Falcon 9, but it has landing legs, and they test lifting off, and they hover, and they test how it deals with crosswinds, and they've hovered, I think they've flown like 300 feet into the air, and then they sit there and hover, and then it comes back down, and it's a weird thing. It's like a 20, or maybe like a 10-story building. That's how big the first stage is, and kind of just floating up there and holding, and then going back down, and then landing softly. It's very strange. So that's pretty crazy. And I see two girls on Minecraft. It's in the chat. Hello, I'm assuming... I'm assuming. I could be wrong. It's a 50-50 shot. I will find out in 30 seconds when the chat catches up. So yeah, that's the space news that I haven't discussed in Far Lands of Bust. Nia, of course. Lol. Of course. Indeed. Woof. Oh, that's okay, no, I thought that might have been lava over there. It's normally surrounded by smooth stone. Oh, hello. Excuse me. It's like somebody you get trapped in the hallway with, and you both go left and then both go right. Nope, excuse me, nope. Awkward moments. Crazy cow. Oh. Interesting. Place for a tree as well up there. Oop. Woof. Let's see, maybe I should, maybe I should, make... Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Why is that already there? Crumbs. I was gonna say, maybe I should make an underground hidey hole. And back up the worlds, maybe? It seems too late for that. It's too late, man. Alright, we'll go one more day. That's lava. Oh, and there's a thing there. Quick. Cave. Alright, quickly now. Alright. Alright, we're gonna do it this way for some reason. Let me... Oh, that's really close. Don't go over there, Wolfie. Let's make a bed. Quickly now. Don't go over there, Wolfie. Good lord. Let us do this. Quickly now, quickly now, quickly now. Go to sleep. And then after the next day... Wolfie, good, come over here. After the next day, we'll do a proper Heidi Ho, I'll get on the habit of near the top of the hour backing up the Minecraft Farlands or Bust world and go from there. I wasn't prepared for that one. The night it fell soon and swiftly. I don't know, I should also organize my inventory. I should probably hold more beds on me at a time. Not used to this constant Farlands or busting. Actually, hold on. Hi, Wolfie. Let me just check. Check things. I don't know why I'm not getting the update for viewers, but okay. Is Axis 1 in the chat? Or oh no, they're just talking about the there is the texture pack. I'm using a texture pack. I guess that's something to mention. In the footer of every Farlands or Bust episode, or the description, the footer of every Farlands or Bust episode, there's a link to Axis 1's video. He made the texture pack I'm using, just a slight variation on the vanilla texture pack. But on the last FLoB-ATHON, he made a FLoB-ATHON texture pack that had little Wolfie, don't touch the cactus textures on the cactus. I think that's what that joke was, but I don't think he's actually here. Somebody was just saying, hey, him, make that texture pack again. So many boats going through today. So many boats. I should also mention that I probably only got 4 hours of sleep. I just could not fall asleep. And then waking up was not an enjoyable experience, so I hope I am okay for the rest of this. Not making any excuses. I mean, people have done pause recently, just did off the top of his head like a 24-hour live stream. I could not do that. I mean, I might be able to do that, but I could not do that. I'm not saying I'm doing that. I just, that you know, that madness. I would have to sleep for a long time, and perhaps, you know, I was considering that maybe 6 a.m. isn't that great of a time to start. Sure, we're including more people across the pond, but too late now. I said it. I made that decision whilst recording a Farlands or Bust episode. That's the worst time to make decisions, because then you're stuck with the decisions. But Muff. Come on, some whoa, hey Wolfie. Interesting-ish landscapes here. It's a pretty little lake. A happy little tree. Oop. Hold on, I need to kind of backtrack here. Whoa, this whole area. A little bit bumpy. Where is he? There he is. Oh, what the heck? Like, what the heck is pushing me backwards? There's a squid. I hear skeletonus. Tube. Ugh. Oh, there is Axis 1. Is it? I don't know, I can never tell. Sorry, I'm already worn out. Guys, I can't go on. Go on without me. Oh, terrible, terrible ideas. Boop, beep, bop. That's a uniquely Beta 173 kind of feature when like a mountain is kind of almost floating. You don't see that much anymore. These kind of floating mountains, the shaded areas underneath. Woof, woof indeed. Nope. Yeah, F3 happens at the end of the live stream. It would be a pretty poor idea to press F3 first and then expect people to stick around for 12 hours. Where's the sun? Alright, I gotta be aware of the solar situation. Minecraft music just put me to sleep. Can we maybe agree upon a nap time after 6 hours? I don't know. Alright, Wolfie's gonna spawn. Oh, gosh. Thank you, Wolfie. Get... I slowed down and I knew he was going to spawn, yet he still spawned right into the boat and gave me a half a heart of damage. Boop, 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 doo. I've already run out of things to talk about. Again, I'm trying to save the voice. That might be lava. Also got to keep an eye on the sun, because I am going to make a full hidey hole. I'm going to back up the world, take a little bit of a break, just whoa, to make sure I don't totally burn out too soon here. What is that? I'm very wary of lava. Very wary. Very wary. Bleep, blop, bleep. What do I use as an alarm clock? My phone, pretty much. Just my phone. Just the standard Android alarm clock. I don't have anything special or anything like that. I should probably... Yeah, let's make this little island our hidey hole island. We are going to make Wolfie sit because we don't need him spawning into us and then disappearing. Let's take down these trees for some resources. Oh no, I hear zombies. Oh dang it. This is the worst place. Alright, let's go back a little bit. Can't win. Alright, let's do it right. Indecisive. I want to get away from trees. Of course, in all this indecision, I'm letting it get dark. No. Of course, there's a cave over there. Okay, over here. Over here. Traveling east. Farlands a bust. Alright, let's dig a hidey hole. As we do. I'm going to make some extra beds and some other things that I'll need along my way. Woof. Wolfie agrees with this course of action. I'm going to back up the world. The entire world. The planet. Let's make some beds. I don't have much room for more than 3 beds. Let's place that there. Let's... that's probably good for now. Let's knock this down. We're gonna go to sleep. And then exit the world. Snoring noises. Woof. See you next time, Wolfie. As in, like, in a few minutes, maybe, but... And awakeness, but not really. Hold on. Not done yet. Alright. Save and quit the title. I am going to switch to the away screen. And because of this coffee that I've drank, I need to take a break. And I wish I could probably get some Minecraft music going. Alright, let me exit Minecraft because I don't want to, once again, cause a hidey hole paradox. I need to start the backup of the world. Let's do that. I think there should be Minecraft music playing in the background. This is all fan art. Ooh, it's loud. At least to me. I got more sleepy time music. This is all fan art playing on the hold screen. And we are at $171,900 even. Thank you everybody who keeps donating. That's something else I'll do. I'll check the donations. Let's start the backup of the world. That takes a few minutes because it's over 10 gigs. Saves Minecraft world. Backup is going. Hopefully that doesn't mess up my network connectivity anytime. So yeah, everybody, stick around. We're still going to the Farlands, just backing up the world. I'm going to take a quick break here. Enjoy the randomized fan art from people. I hope I got all like the attributions correct. That was kind of something I did, again, late last night. I'm like, oh my gosh, I need like a hold screen. And I will be back with you momentarily to continue to the Farlands, and maybe I will accidentally select everything in my browser. Maybe I will find maybe a guest or so who can kind of help take off the pressure of needing things to talk about. Because yes, working on 4 hours of sleep here, so I'll be right back with you in a moment. Alright, I'm back, people. Sorry about that. A little bit of an extended hiatus because I had to brush my teeth. I had to get the coffee grossness out. Let me get a refresh on the old water. The water. And also I've been looking through the Child's Play charity donations. The Child's Play charity donations were up to $172,027.98. Thank you everybody who keeps donating. That's awesome. That is awesome. I was just looking through them and looking at, I suppose, first of all, happy birthday, Amelia, age 7. And thank you very much for the donation. Or perhaps on behalf of your parents, I'm assuming. But the donation to Child's Play charity. We've got... somebody asked me if Australia was a deadly country. I don't know. I've never been. Very generous donation from Andrew. And a few questions. Andrew, very generous donation. Blah, 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 blah. Intelligentsia coffee is not available at my local grocery stores, no matter how hip they might be. I love coffee. So any other suggestions? You can order Intelligentsia coffee on the internet, and they will brew it. Not brew it. they'll ship you a brewed cup. No, they'll roast it and send you a bag. That might be limited to the continental United States. I'm not sure. Just check for local coffee roasters is what you want to look for. I mean, in Chicago, there's Intelligentsia is the big one. They also have locations in LA. But yeah, there's that. I mean, just look up your local coffee roasters. It's always better to get local and then what's the word I'm looking for? You know, they make it and roast it and send it to you right away instead of it being sitting on a shelf for a month or whatever. Let me look at... Axis One did send me a texture pack. I don't know. I suppose I could look at it. I feel kind of... Oh, video's gonna start playing. I just almost feel like just sticking with the vanilla one. I don't want to... you know, I don't want to... not appreciate that, but let me see if I can't download it here. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. Sorry. I cannot multitask, apparently. Coming through, just texture packs. I still have the old FLoB-ATHON one, too. Let's see. Let me just check. Child's Play charity. Yeah, I think. I mean, I've got a bunch of donations and there's questions and stuff. Maybe I'll get to those eventually. It's not like I've already run out of things to talk about. I need more monitors. Just got things open, and Twitters and the Skypes and the Jello pudding bops. I'm still not seeing an amount of viewers on my dashboard thingamabob. Also, Twitch is telling me that my stream configuration is simply acceptable. The broadcast is not set to a constant bitrate. Yes, it is. You noodle. Alright, let's hide that chat. And I suppose adjust in the seat and launch Minecraft once again. Would you like to update? No. We've backed up the world. We are back. I could probably stop the background music. That is, of course, the the music from C418 from the Minecraft Volume Alpha soundtrack. Hold on. Hold on. It's a long live stream. There's going to be a lot of this downtime stuff. Arranging things, checking, double checking. Losing my mind, all that fun stuff that is equivalent and expected. Equivalent? See, that's not even the right word. $172,123.98. Crazy. Sorry. Typing. All right, let me... I enabled the texture pack. If you would like to compare, what did we start at? I forgot what we started at, but now we're up to 10,777.37 megabytes for the Farlands Bus World. And I'm going to enter into the world. I think. Yep, everything. Okay. Nervous. It says FLoB-ATHON on the bed. Woof. Oh, Wolfie's got a multicolored, crazy leash collar. I guess that's called a collar. I don't own a dog. Let's cover up the hidey hole. Let's try to get ourselves organized, huh? And grab Wolfie and continue onwards. Whew. Oh, there's those zombies. And here comes the Minecraft music in the game. Oh, I didn't make any boats. Good job, Kurt. Whoa! Got some fan art in the background. Crafting. Inventory. Texture packs. Whoop, careful, Wolfie. I said careful, Wolfie. He's pushing me around. Indeed. Uh-oh. This is a terrible thing. I'm yawning already. I'm not very good at this thing. This live streaming thing. Dr. Brian Lorgon 111 is on the West Coast, so it just now is 6 a.m. for him, so I would not blame him for not being out and about at this ungodly hour. I still don't know why I am. And yes, Wandy, no Formula 1 today. We decided to skip the weekend. Formula 1 is normally, it would normally come out right now on a Saturday. Boop. Woof, Wolfie, woof. And as a reminder, and perhaps for those new to the live stream, welcome to Farlands Rust. We are walking to the Farlands at the end of the stream in about 10 hours, depending on how long I last, we will be pressing F3 for the first time since August 2012. That'll give us the number we have walked during Season 4, Far Lands or Bust. And, oh, the contest, that's what I meant to... Just fell asleep a little bit there at the wheel. If you want to guess what that number is going to be, there's the Guess the F3 Distance contest, where you could win a $100... Oh, that's tempting. But dangerous. Especially for you, Wolfie. I'm going to avoid that, maybe. It's not going to jump one off there, but it's a little bit high. Although Wolfie's probably still going to do that. Yeah, go to farlandsorbust.com/F3, where you can enter. Chickens. The chickens are wearing 3D glasses. One entry per person. Read the rules and regulations and instructions at farlandsorbust.com. And that contest closes an hour before I press F3, so 5 p.m. Central Time. 9 hours from now. So be sure to get your guess in before then, because I will be shutting down the entries. Oh, the bar is different. It's like a wooden texture. Do all the animals have 3D glasses? I should look at the cows. This, of course, is a slightly custom texture pack from Axis One. This is the FLoB-ATHON 2014 edition. Just gave to me. And the cows also have 3D glasses. Yes, I know, I can see. That's pretty silly. Do the pumpkins have 3D glasses? No, they don't appear to. That would be attention to detail. Not saying he doesn't have attention to detail, but... pigs with 3D glasses. Woof. I know, woof. Our block selection still seems to be off about the same amount. I don't know that we've rounded any integers off or floating points or anything like that. So that is why the screen is shaking. Simply being this far out in Farlands Bust, in Minecraft from 0-0. Ooh, skeletons. Whoa. Do the sheep have 3D glasses? They have weird faces. I imagine they might not. No, the sheep don't have 3D glasses. That's a shame. That's a sheep shame. Although there is the anti-Wolfie stickers on the cactuses. Whew. Woof. Whoop, whoop, whoop. That collar looks weird on you, Wolfie. Zombles. Ooh, probably a zomble spawner. Oop. It might be an underwater lake. I hear splooshing. That's probably what that is. Splooshing. Bloop. Spooky noises. A little bit of a detour. Actually, we are going to have a guest soon here, but I'm afraid, and I'm sorry, but I need to take another break. I will spare you why, but let me do that really quick after I sleep here in the elevated hidey hole. I'm going to try to offset how far to the left I keep drifting. Woof. Alright, let's do this. Wolfie, what are you doing up here? Ah. There we go. FLoB-ATHON. Let's go to sleep. Snoring noises. Snoring noises. And awakeness, and let's actually have Wolfie sit down away from a block. And yeah, let me take a quick break. I'll be right back. Un momento, Wolfie. Un momento. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. I apologize. This has not been the beginning, woof, I know, of FLoB-ATHON 2014 that I had hoped. A little bit out of sorts. Not the greatest sleep I got last night and whatnot. But am I okay? Good. Like, did I unmute my mic? That would be the icing on the cake. But we're back. Pressing on, attempting to press on, and actually, let me. Whoop, no. Let me see here. And hold on, I have the heat vent is like right on my head, and it's making me sweat and making me nervous, like good. Hold on. All right. Potentially fixed. We are going to have our first guest, and hopefully I can not have so much pressure trying to fill this time all by myself. But let me try here. Hopefully this won't make my entire stream crash. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Hi. How are you?
I am in trouble.
Why?
Because I'm not even 2 hours or so into this live stream, and I'm already feeling it.
Oh, I
But
thought my
forever-
fan art would wake you up with its awesomeness, you know?
Yeah, well, that's
Just kind
true.
of give you that little kick you need.
I don't know if that was posted in the chat or not,
No,
but oh, I lost it already. Dang it.
I don't think they could handle its awesomeness.
No, I know. I have to like open up Photoshop and make sure I include that in the away slideshow.
Yes, yes. Well, that's actually the reason I got no sleep last night.
Oh,
you know.
because you were.
I was working on the fan art so that when the stream started, I could send it to you. So,
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I think they'll enjoy it. I really do.
There we go. Linked in the chat. But yes, for those who aren't aware, this is Nia
Artist
of,
extraordinaire.
yes, Artists Extraordinaire.
Hmm.
That's a deviation, daily deviation. What do they call that on DeviantArt? That's
I
what
don't even
that's
know.
going to be, like the top of the whatever. But Nia from Two Girls One Minecraft.
Hello, everybody.
Yes. Good morning.
Seems like some of them know me.
Yes.
I have not spoken to you since MindCon. I think we had a quick little chit chat on Skype a little while back, but
True. Yes.
yeah,
So much
Minecraft.
craziness.
A lot of craziness. But you've been busy,
I've been busy,
very busy.
as have you.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, let's just go with yeah. I've been busy. No, I actually just moved like across the country, so that was pretty hectic. That's never easy, but almost settled in now.
That's
Almost.
good. That's
Yeah.
good. How is the YouTube treating Two Girls on Minecraft?
The YouTube is good. It's on a little hiatus at the moment because of the move. I still don't have my computer set up. I'm actually on a laptop right now. And so we haven't been able to really record. Videos have been slow, but the viewers understand, I would hope.
True. Did I forget Wolfie? I might have forgotten. No, here he is. Okay. Good grief. Sorry.
Apparently, I'm Etho.
Yes.
Hi, guys. I'm Etho. Nice to meet you.
YouTube then has been treating you very well. 1.4 million subscribers.
Yeah, I've done well. It's those four-letter names, Nia, Etho.
True. It's all a conspiracy.
It is. It really is. Is Wolfie okay? I didn't see it.
Yes, Wolfie is okay. There's.
Yep.
I thought I accidentally left him sitting, but he just didn't spawn right away. So.
Oh, God. Etho, I'm gonna start speaking in the third person as Etho. Etho's great. Etho's very tired, but Etho's happy to be here and talk to you guys. And Kurt.
Thank you.
Now I'm Etho and Good. So
You're
I've evolved.
multi-talented. It's a floating slab of snow we're just passing up right there.
Yeah. Just imagine like Nia body with like Good head and Etho head. It gets creepier after that. I'm just gonna stop. Nia's not 5 letters. Hello? So confused. But yeah, what have you been up to since we last spoke?
What have I been up to?
Things, right?
Things. Farlands are busting.
Right.
YouTube, just YouTube.
Yeah, it's very time consuming.
Yes.
I was just having a talk about that with some people on because I play on Hypixel a lot and other game servers, and someone was like asking, I'm sure you get it a lot too. They're like, so what's it like doing YouTube? And it's like people don't realize that as much fun as it is and as much as we love doing it, it's a job. You spend a lot of time on it.
True, and I was mentioning setting up for this live stream was kind of when it felt like an actual job, like doing the Photoshop stuff and setting up the website pages and stuff like that, not actually being able to sit down and record and play video games.
Yeah.
But having to do like work. It's kind of like the first reminder that, yeah, this is work.
Yeah. It's I've kind of put a little too much on my plate though. I've decided to start a second channel.
Oh no.
Yeah, and on top of
no,
that,
that's good news, but oh no, as far as all the... Oh, why would you do such a
thanks.
thing?
You already hate my second channel.
Terrible
Yeah,
idea.
so I wanted to start a second channel for a lot of the dead time in between when I can't put out 2G1M stuff. Because, Misconduct and I have very varying schedules and they conflict. And so, there's a lot of time I'm kind of sitting around and I'm like, I don't know anything to do. And, so, I figured to take up some more time, I'd do a little something on the side. And then another YouTuber friend of mine, who I won't mention because nobody's supposed to even know about this, but, that person... that person and I are also thinking of starting a joint channel together, but kind of like a secret joint channel. Like we're not going to be ourselves. Like I'm not going to be Nia and so and so. Like it's just going to be a completely new channel and probably I don't know. We'll see how that goes. So I'm eventually going to be working on 3 channels because I'm apparently a masochist. So
So people are going to be scouring YouTube for a random channel, searching for your voice.
I'm gonna get a voice changer. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
See, or here's the twist, right? This isn't actually my real voice.
Oh,
Oh,
the
plot
old
twist.
switcheroo.
Switcheroo. Yep. Exactly.
It's not the may contain content channel, is it?
No. I actually, they actually brought that up during one of the breaks, or maybe it was while you weren't on a break. I don't
During
remember.
one of the breaks, that's like
One
the
of
majority of this FLoB-ATHON has been breaks so far. Continue.
Yeah. Someone brought that up and I was like, "Oh my God." Like I completely forgot about it. I oh, that was so long ago. It was like what, 2 years ago? 3 years ago?
That would have been November 2011.
Oh my gosh.
To bring people up to speed during the first FLoB-ATHon. Well, I suppose it's appropriate that you're the first guest here because you and Misconduct were my first. I should complete this sentence.
Words.
Words. What's that called? Co-op video on YouTube. Was when we did.
Really?
The Pharaoh's Curse.
Yes.
The amazing
Kurt's Revenge.
adventure map. Yeah, I
Yes.
tried that on my own and failed, and then we went through it together.
Yeah.
But then during the first live stream, FLoB-ATHON, we had who was on at the time? I can't remember who made the joke, but we were talking about YouTube channels. Something came up. May contain. What were we talking about? I forgot where that spawned from now.
How did that even happen? Yeah. Oh no. Because I think we started getting into a kind of not really inappropriate, but we started getting into some type of conversation that was like, may contain adult content, but someone slipped up and said may contain content, or I don't know, something happened and it became like this huge joke, and we were like, it just rolled from there. It's like, oh, what if there was, like a YouTube account may contain content? I don't know. I don't even remember how it happened. It was like me, you, Gavin, who else was there?
It was probably Kit, right?
Yeah,
Kit
I think
Man
so. There was like 5 of
1973.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I went to YouTube and it wasn't taken. That was back when it was easy to make channels. Now you have to like Google.
Now you have to like give a thumbprint and.
Yeah, give your left kidney. It's just horrible. But yeah, and so yeah, they brought that up in chat, and I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot about that. I might actually go back and look at what people posted. I think you even posted something, didn't you? Something about like your leaves in your backyard or something. Was that you?
Oh yes, I had some really random. I was messing with the time lapse function on my camera, and I recorded myself raking leaves one day.
Yeah.
So it was like a time lapse, and then Gavin just uploaded some random webcam video where he danced for like 3 seconds.
Right. Oh man, that was good.
You uploaded some outtakes or something, or
yeah, we had, we really could have put something better than that. But now that I think,
that's the channel.
still
No
can.
promises. It may or may not contain content.
Yeah, may contain content. I might surprise everyone who's still subbed to it and upload something really random, like super random.
It's been inactive for the past 2 years.
Yeah, I actually had an idea. I was gonna make like a actual video about this, but it might be funny for a little small 30-second video. Ideas. But yeah, no, Kurt's Revenge. That was good times. I think the whole reason we found you is because we were little. We still are little, teeny tiny, but we were like an even teenier, tinier baby channel at the time. And I logged in to YouTube one day, and there was like all these comments everywhere. Kurt sent me, and I'm like, who's Kurt? Like, because you were a decent sized channel at the time. But even that being said, I didn't even know a lot of the bigger YouTubers at the time. I wasn't, I don't know, I was new to the whole YouTube thing and Minecraft, and And so I looked it up and then I sent you a message and I was like, oh, thanks for blah, blah, blah. And you were like, yeah, no problem, blah, blah, blah. Let's do a map. Okay. And then friendship. Right.
Friendship.
That's how friendship works, guys.
Yep.
If we're wondering.
Yeah, I used to early on do like featured or shout outs to channels I follow or at the end of episodes. And yeah, I did your guys' channel at one point.
Oh.
And the rest is history. And then we did the Return of the
Next.
Pharaoh's Cursed or whatever it was called. And then we did the Herobrine's Mansion maps.
1 and 2, yeah. And 3's coming out soon.
Ooh.
McColt said it was Gavin, Brian, Nia Misconduct, Edit, ZP, and Kurt. Yeah, that sounds about right. It's good times.
Yeah, I don't know if the archive for that still exists or not. It was a pretty. I mean, as well as this one's going, it was a pretty embarrassing quality. Well, I mean, like just the stream itself. It was a slideshow.
It was your first one.
It was my first one.
Yeah.
I think I started the day not having ever tested like XSplit or live streaming or anything, and I'm like, I'm going to do live streaming now.
Right.
So it took me a while to set up on the day. So like that's the joke. Live streams with KurtJMac are always late.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff. I think it was probably the first time I talked to Good and BOO because I was watching. They were another one of the channels I featured. I was watching their Super Hostile. They were probably at the time had just finished or were just finishing the Vex. What was the first map they played? Legendary.
Oh dear. Yeah.
So yeah, I give a shout out to them, and that was probably I think on the FLoB-ATHON was the first time I talked to them, and then a month or so after that is when I got invited to MindCrack. So it was the source of most things that ended up becoming Farlands or Bust in the channel, I guess.
Yeah. That's how things work. Things work in weird ways, especially on YouTube, you know?
True.
It's like you meet, someone one day and you just never know. That's how networking, YouTube works. It's like networking. You just like branch out in random directions, and before you know it, it's like, oh God, what happened? Things are everywhere, and yeah.
Oh God.
Things are everywhere. Quote, trademark. Yeah. It's good times. I was telling everyone about our Forrest Gump trivia.
Oh yes.
I answered one. I was proud of myself. I think it went well. And then I had a random thought. This is the weirdest thought, but I was thinking, what did I order when we went out to dinner? I genuinely don't remember what I ate. Is that weird that I thought of that?
No, it's probably not that memorable of a meal, I suppose.
Right. But it's like weird because I can almost remember like what everyone else ordered. But then I was thinking like, yeah, we went to Bubba Gump's and we ate dinner, and then I was like, what did I eat? I genuinely don't remember what I ordered there. Like that whole night's just a blur. And I was sober. Before anyone says anything. Yes, I am Etho. I am Etho with a voice modifier. But, yeah. How did you end up going back to Universal after the one night, or did you just go the one night?
No, I was just there the one free night for the MindCon people.
Yeah. That's good. Because by the time, because I was walking with, we were walking towards like Harry Potter land, right? And then as soon as we got there, a woman was like, oh, blah, 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 blah. So I had to like run away. And then by the time I walked all the way back to the front, and by the time we walked all the way back to Harry Potter land, it was like closing already. So we ended up going back Monday. We stayed all the way till Wednesday in Orlando. So. It was good times. I enjoyed it.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed. Any other conventions or anything on the horizon?
No. I just spent so much money moving.
True. Yeah, I guess that
Yeah.
priorities.
I came back. I'm in Colorado now. This is where I originally graduated, and I could have gone to school where I was living before, but I really wanted to just come back and go to the same university I was at before, and finish up and get my master's. And plus, most of my friends are here, and things and stuff. So I missed it. So I moved back, and it took a lot of my money.
That. Yep.
So. But I have a decent amount of time to save up for Minecon, which I'm pretty sure it's going to be in a place that's going to cost me a lot of money. So,
Yeah, there's a lot of course they don't know, so there's no reason to really speculate or,
yeah.
they don't know until August.
Yeah.
They wait quite a bit of time before making definite plans, but I
Yeah.
guess we'll have to wait and see.
Right. I mean, if we're going based off patterns here, it was like Vegas, France, Florida, and I can just assume, but assumptions aren't safe usually to make. Uh,
Yeah, and there's really I can't think of any other place.
no, because there's other
And
countries that are great that they could go to, but the problem is, the accessibility of it. Like people wouldn't be able to go, and so realistically, I think Europe and the US are kind of the only two options for the most part.
yeah, or even I mean, there's sure the Paris Disneyland, but there's really no other
Yeah.
park like you were saying or anything where I know they're trying to gear it more towards the children. So
Yeah. Which is funny because, they had the whole Disneyland thing and then they had this one, near Orlando, and it's like the first one was in Vegas. Like
I think they learned
I think
something
they
from that first
learned.
one.
Because isn't there a curfew in Vegas as well? Or am I just making things up? I know for a fact there's a lot of places you can't enter. You can't even walk into unless you're over 18.
Right. I wouldn't. I don't think Vegas has a curfew. I mean, you can drink on the streets. I don't think.
Well, that's true. But I mean like for underage people,
Oh,
like
yeah. That's yeah. There's not that much.
yeah.
Like in the '90s, they tried to like skew Las Vegas to be more of a family place, and now they're like,
Good luck with that.
yeah, good luck. Now they're going back to the oh no, we want to be.
We now have kids gambling. We have the Dora the Explorer slot machine.
Well, they added like roller coasters and stuff like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never been to Vegas. I don't really. It's one of the
It's
most places I
never,
really have no specific desire.
yeah. What are like okay, name I would say three, but that might be too hard. What's like the one place that you want to see that you haven't been to yet?
Probably Alaska.
Really?
Yeah, well,
For
I
all the
mean,
naturey stuff.
the naturey stuff, but also, uh, like one of the things I really want to see are the Northern Lights.
Ah, good
I have
call.
never seen those, and that would be awesome. So, I mean, I suppose anywhere. I know even Iceland looks really cool, and they get them there, and so yeah, I'm more travel for the naturey, the landscapes, the parks, as opposed to like let's go to London or Paris or for a city or something like that. I don't go for like Las Vegas. The only really reason you go to Las
Flashy,
Vegas
yeah.
is for the
Gamble.
city. Yeah.
Right. Well, I mean that's not I mean I would never have expected Alaska, but I can understand why now, but like for me personally, like as stupid as it sounds, mine's in the US and I would love to go to the Smithsonian. Like
In Washington D.C.
yes.
Ah,
Like I know it's not even technically a place, but I've never been there and it's just one place I want to go.
well, there's a bunch of Smithsonians. There's
Well, yeah, in DC, yeah.
the Air and Space Museum. There's
Well, that's
the
why I want to go for like a whole week and just see everything,
yeah.
all of it. All what is it like six of them?
Yeah, there's the air and space. There's like the American history. There's the natural history. There's probably that's three. I'm trying to think.
Yay!
I've been and I'm trying to think of the layout. But yeah, there's all in that mall area.
Right.
There's like the actual old. There's like the headquarters and the old building, the Smithsonian Museum. But yeah, there's a bunch.
I just recently found out that the Smithsonian actually has their own channel. Do you know how excited I got?
Oh, YouTube?
Well, I don't know if it's YouTube, but like they recently started putting out a bunch of documentaries on Netflix, that said, the Smithsonian Channel, and then it has like, the name of the documentary. And I love watching documentaries, so I was just like, oh my God, this is amazing. How come I didn't know about this before? So that's exciting. I'm a very boring person. It's like, I want to go to the museum and watch the Smithsonian Channel all day. That's my life.
I don't know, you're talking to somebody I want to walk to the far lands and record every step of the way.
Yeah, but look where it's gotten you.
Wake up at
Yeah.
6 a.m. do a live stream.
For 4 hours of
What's
sleep.
wrong with you? Oh, man.
I'm boggled by chat right now. They're still talking about Etho, apparently. But yeah, I'm honored, to be your first guest on the stream. But I feel like it's the most like anticlimactic guest you could have picked. It's like, ooh, who's this first guest gonna be? And it's like, oh, who's that?
It's appropriate.
It is.
Like I said.
Yeah, for people that know it's
Yes.
appropriate.
There's a timeline here we have to follow.
The delicate timeline.
Yes.
Can't break it. Who's the guest? I'm the guest.
From Kinkajou that there are 18 Smithsonian museums in D.C.
Whoa! For realsies?
Oh, I think there's like a Native American one as well.
Oh my gosh.
There's technically, I suppose, 2 locations to the air and space. There's the one in D.C., and then there's the one at the airport that actually has like the space shuttle and the bigger aircraft that they can't take to downtown D.C. I don't know if that counts as 2 or not, but
I'm sure it does. Hey, someone said they're enrolled at DU. That's where I'm gonna go. Voice City. I realized horribly too late that I don't know. I don't know a lot about you. I'm a horrible person, but I don't know if you have a degree in anything. But you kind of pick what you're interested in, and then you're like, I'm gonna go to school for it. But you don't really think that it's just a possibility that you're gonna work your butt off for 4 years, get a degree, and not be able to get a job with it. and that no decent job or career is gonna come until you get your master's or your PhD. That's what happened to me. So it's like I gotta go back for like another 8 years.
oh, you're going all the way.
I'm going all the way. I already have my bachelor's in science, physics, and I want to. Yeah, I could go master's and teach, professor, but I'm still undecided if I want to teach or be a little more hands-on-y. I don't know if I want to go into aerospace engineering. I don't know what I want to do. I'm just so undecided.
I think Dr. Brian Lorgon 111 is going to have some additional
Input?
not input. What's the word I'm looking for? Competition on the doctorate level YouTuber.
Oh, really?
field. Yes.
Oh my God, someone listed all of the Smithsonian museums. Holy moly. Wow. But yeah, no, I'm gonna do it. I will eventually go back to school. I can't imagine between, I plan to get an actual job because YouTube can't support me for now. So with an actual job, potentially 2 to 3 YouTube channels and going to school, I think I would just die.
There might have to be some things cut out of that schedule.
Yeah, like sleep
Well,
and eating.
I can tell you from experience that I'm experiencing right now that lacking in sleep is not the first thing I would suggest.
Someone recommended I go into aerospace engineering. Yeah, okay. I thought about it. We should see.
Work at SpaceX.
Yeah, there's a bunch of places. Oh, happy birthday, Dave Tunes. Yeah, there's a bunch of, realistically, in like the super high realm of dreams, like working at some place like CERN, or like NASA, like would be ideal. But even working at like a university, even just at a planetarium would just make me happy. Or what if I could work at Oxford? Like, I mean, just the possibilities, you know. My dreams and my hopes are so high, but it's not a bad thing, you know.
Not at all.
No.
We wish you the best of luck. And by we, I mean myself and Wolfie, apparently.
Yes.
Speaking on behalf of a digital dog.
And the chicken that you passed earlier, he
Yes.
he gave me a thumbs up. I don't know if you saw it, but he's on my side. Oh dear. That's a lot of noise. Sorry.
Okay. It's better than the silence I have been having.
Welcome to the banging of pots and pans, featuring my roommates. She just got home from work, and she felt like playing the drums. On pots.
Just got home from work. What kind of crazy schedules do you people hold yourselves to?
She has the same job that I am going to eventually have, hopefully. And she kind of sort of in the medical field-ish, so she worked graveyard last night, so 11 p.m. to 7. And
Nice.
yeah. But I'm a night owl anyway. So, oh my dear, what? God. I'm so sorry. Just pretend it's a song, guys. Background music. Isn't it great?
I'm apparently drifting to the left. That's all I do.
Yeah.
It's probably even, since I'm not playing in widescreen mode, kind of exacerbated the problem somehow, psychologically.
I have a really bad habit of anytime someone says to the left, I want to like sing that little part from that Beyonce song or whatever, Beyonce.
Beyonce.
And I had to stop myself because every time I do it, I even annoy myself. So, Moogle Mog wants to know if we were a sandwich, what kind would we be? I feel like we've been asked. I feel like on a FLoB-ATHON this has been.
Yeah, it
this
feels
has
like
happened.
a very default.
This has happened.
This has happened.
Specifically. Yeah. And I don't think I had an answer last time.
No. It would have to be on gluten-free bread for me.
Yeah. I think I would go with a probably a type of club, you know, maybe like a ham turkey, bacon, honey mustard, maybe some alfalfa sprouts, you know, with like some avocado and tomato on a croissant. That's really specific.
Yes, that is a very. Oh, I don't know what sandwich I would be, except
know.
this exact one with all the toppings and specific
Okay.
bread.
My reasoning is like I don't know if you have Jason's Deli where you are, but when I go to Jason's Deli, I order I forgot what it's called. It's like the Club Royale or something, and that's the exact sandwich that I get. So I was trying to think of what was on it, and it's so good. But yeah. Why do YouTubers get worked up? I can't talk.
Beep-a-dee-bee-bop.
Beep-a-dee-bee-boo. What do you do? What? I can do this.
Take 3.
Why do YouTubers get worked up about background noises? It's not like we don't know that 99% of you work out of your homes. I think it's just ingrained into our heads, like sound quality, background noise. Like we always want to have really clear sound, even if it's in a stream. So just out of habit, if I'm recording or if I'm streaming and I hear background noise, I'm like, "Ee!" Like, oh no.
True, and I was earlier, a couple weeks ago, I was talking about mentioning other YouTubers like Generic B, and who else was talking about it? Captain Sparkles, where they're like setting up their new offices and they're having sound people come in to install the soundproof padding.
Right.
You know, at different points, and I'm like, well, you know, if we're talking about, you know, we're friends obviously, but it's a competitive thing.
Yeah.
You know, you're all scrounging for the same views, I guess you could say. So in a competitive field, when you're going up against people with soundproof padding on their walls,
Yeah.
some pots and pans in the background, or the garage door from the neighbors, as I have, is kind of, it is something that makes us cringe a little bit sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, I've known people that were so, I mean, maybe we do overthink it. You know, we probably do. Maybe to the viewers, a little background noise doesn't matter. But to us, like I've talked to other YouTubers who couldn't afford, you know, soundproofing or the fancy padding on the walls. So they would literally just cover their walls in blankets or anything they could that would just keep the sound from bouncing around. Like they're just desperate to improve their sound quality, even by the tiniest bit. Like it's just, I don't know, it's just something we do. We try to make everything the best quality that we can. Doesn't always work out though. Pots and pans happen, so.
Pots and pans
Garage
happen.
doors happen.
Yes.
Pots and pans driving out of garages happen, so.
Yeah, it started, actually the garage door noise happened before I started the stream while that intro video was playing for those who are watching, so. That, when I do say that it happens at all hours of the day and night, yes, even 6 a.m. on a Saturday, the garage door is opening and closing.
Oh dear. There was, at my old apartment, before I moved, I literally lived right next to a railroad track. Like, literally, I walk outside my door, and probably no more than 50, 60, maybe 70 feet away, like, across the fence, is a railroad track. And it's just the busiest railroad track in all of America, I swear. Like, every hour, there was a train. And it made for such difficult recording, because if it was just a slight background toot toot, I'd be fine. But it was loud. I mean,
Toot toots.
toot toot. That's the sound trains make, right? It's not choo choo, it's toot toot.
Is the train named Thomas, perhaps?
Yes, yes. And he's a tank engine, so, you know. I don't know if you guys know of Thomas. He's my buddy.
Very
Okay.
good. Strange cube mountain I'm coming up to, which you will see in like 60 seconds.
Okay.
That
Watch me.
crazy Beta 173 terrain generation.
Let's see. Still waiting for it. The delay. Oh, wow.
Have I slept yet on the live stream?
Yeah, I don't know. I see the cube mountain though, so
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's not that much delayed.
it's very nice looking, and I like the little indentation it's got going on, you know.
We're aesthetically critiquing the random terrain generation.
On the FLoB-ATHON, I'd give it a 7, solid 7. Yep. What's the thing? Good night, people going to sleep.
Going to sleep.
Yeah, there's people in Australia, and it's
Oh.
like super late for them. Are you serious? Thomas
isn't it,
Tank Engine is still airing?
Good morning? I don't know.
Well, probably
Yeah,
not.
I'm thinking about what the world looks like and what part would be in the darkness. So that makes sense.
Yes.
I'm running on 4 hours of sleep here. Give me a problem. Give me a break. Give me a problem. Also, give me your problems.
I'll give you a
I will
problem.
solve them.
Pots and pans and stores. Just imagine like right now the mix of our background noises would be like, imagine if someone just filled their garage door with pots and pans and then opened the garage door and it just all spilled out. Like that's the equivalent of what's going on right now.
The holy grail of background noise.
Yes. Just add some random like animal sounds. You get like those see and say, you know, with the animals. Be like, this is a cow. Moo.
The cow says.
Yeah, that's what it is.
"Moo."
Yeah. God, do they still make those? They have to. They're probably just fancier now.
Sure. Yeah, and they have rounded edges so that they don't hurt the tiny babies. Probably uses a button instead of a cord. That would have been a choking hazard. I don't know. I'm very up to date with toddler safing.
Yeah, clearly. With all the children that
Yes.
we both have running around everywhere.
I'll
Any
see a little bit of an
details?
update. Oh, sorry. I was going to update the...
Yeah, go for it.
Even though we have a live little window keeping track of the Child's Play charity donations, we're up to $172,505.
Yay!
we started the stream at what, just a little bit over 170?
Mm-hmm.
So that's very cool.
Very cool, guys. Very, very cool.
Check something.
I saw a question someone asked and I forgot. Oh yeah, any future collabs with Kurt and I?
Well, we mentioned whenever that new Herobrine.
Yeah, we tend to do map series. One of them finished. Okay, let's add that to the list of background noise.
Eating some carrots?
Yes. With the pots and pans.
That's okay.
Okay, guys, enjoy. What was I talking about?
The
Oh, yeah.
collabs, yes.
Yeah, we did Pharaoh's Curse, and then that ended. I don't think the story continues. I think it's done. And then Herobrine's Mansion. Yeah, we do series, and then when they're over, I don't know what we're gonna do when Herobrine's over. We'll probably just never talk to each other again.
Yep,
so
that's
the plan anyway. What are you guys even talking about? I'm so confused.
It's hard for me to keep up with chat.
Yeah, I'm trying my best to, just in case anything interesting or important comes up. That way you can focus on walking.
Thank you. That's speaking of which, I came dangerously close to a lava pit.
Oh dear.
I gotta concentrate.
We need Kurt and Mia's ship fan art. Wow.
No.
No.
No, we don't.
No, we don't. Absolutely not. Oh, they want to know how we feel about the Minecraft movie.
Well, there's not anything we know about it.
Exactly.
Except that they are in the talks. I don't know how it's going to be done as a live action.
That's what I was going to say. Like, live action. I can't... It would probably be... I don't know if it would be more expensive. I'd assume it would be more expensive to just animate it, but... I can't... Live action? I can't imagine it.
Yeah, like, is the world still going to be QB in Minecraft?
Yeah, how are you going to work that out? You're going to have a dude, like, is he going to walk normally? Like, hey guys, what's going on? Or is he going to walk like Steve?
And then I'm trying to imagine it as, like, everything, nothing is cubic like this, and there's just the story some guy wakes up on a beach and there's, like, skeletons and zombies or something.
Yeah.
Creepers.
And considering it's a movie, I'm assuming it would have some type of plot. So what would the plot be? It just blows my mind.
Yeah.
We'll just have to see. I toilet for everybody. There you go.
Unless it's going to be like a how they made Minecraft, like the social network of Minecraft making, and somebody's going to be playing Notch.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, that's a good question. Who would play Notch? I'm trying to think.
Jack Black.
Jack Black. Oh my god. That could work. I would think, like, if it was me casting it just for the sake of comedy, I would pick the most random person I could think of who's nothing like Notch, like Steve Buscemi or whatever his name is. Like, I would totally have him play Notch, just because. Or no, he could play Steve. Can you imagine him running around and, like, punching trees?
And his name is actually Steve. That would work out.
There you go. See? Michael Bay may be the director. No.
No, the only thing that's been linked is also just a rumor from sources, quote unquote, say that the producer of the latest Lego movie is somehow in the talks as well, but that doesn't mean anything.
Someone recommended Danny DeVito for Notch. I can kind of see that.
They might have to do something like they did with The Hobbit with the forced perspective, because Notch is actually quite a tall guy. For those of you who've not met him in person, he's pretty tall, so I don't know if Danny DeVito would fit the bill right there.
Oh god. Now everybody's talking about who would play who. Oh man, so good.
Carrot Top would play Jeb. Is
Oh
he still around? I don't even know. Did he die or is Carrot Top? I don't know where he
no,
is.
he just got weird.
Well,
He
God, is a
well,
relative.
okay. No, but okay. I would never say I was particularly like entertained by him or that he was the best or anything. But he used to be just this lanky, normal little like ginger dude, you know. And then he started like doing his eyebrows, and it looks like he got some kind of like facelift, and like he's all buff now. Like he doesn't look natural anymore. Like
You
he
don't look
just
like you should exist, sir.
yeah, you don't look like you're from this planet. So I don't know. I'm sure he's a nice guy though. No offense to Carrot Top if he's watching.
Oh yeah, we know.
He's a big fan. Carrot Top's a Farlander for sure. There are no boys or girls in Minecraft. Not intended it to be genderless. Steve, I'm pretty sure is a dude. I'm just saying. His name's Steve.
True, yeah, true. I don't know, maybe the fans might have named him Steve. I don't remember what, but yeah, he made another blog post about how it's intended to be gender neutral, and that's why they kind of changed, like when I take damage in this version of the game, oh, there's a skeleton.
Yeah.
He goes, it's definitely a guy's voice,
Right.
but now it's just the bones breaking sound.
Yeah. Well, there's this. There's a cat. There's this series that we're doing, a modded series that has like I think close to 80 mods. It's ridiculous, and one of the features of it is you can change the voice of, like, if you could pick male or female for like the sounds when it's getting hit or when it falls, and the female one is just so wrong.
I can imagine now.
Yes, I'm not even going to say anything else, but it's bad. I was just like, oh, why? I actually had to change it back to a dude's voice because it was just too awkward for recording. I kept laughing. But, yeah. So I know there weren't necessarily any plans, but people have been asking for a while. Are there any other confirmed guests or people you're thinking of or people who have asked?
I posed it to the entire MindCrack crew. It's
Right.
I always I should get on a boat here. It's very, in an attempt to not make it so structured and less pressure on myself, I really don't schedule people.
Right.
People have expressed interest. I'm going to throughout the day ping friends and Mindcrackers and other YouTubers. Obviously, I've already heard yesterday from Dr. Brian, Lorgon 111. So at some point he'll join us. Like I said, he's on the West Coast, so
Still pretty
we'll
early.
we'll wait for the Earth to rotate and the sun to rise over there. Well, I'm sure it already has actually, but
Yeah.
yeah, Mindcrackers. I don't have like any other like definite this person or that person.
Right.
I know Gavin has been at the last two. I asked, I haven't heard back. I know he's pretty busy. He in the last year, I think he was talking about it at the last FLoB-ATHON, was moving to the United States, and now he's working full time with Rooster Teeth and still doing slow-mo guys, and he's doing all these kind of, he's like getting sent by GE to places to check out that he made a video with that what is that stuff called? Like the anti-fluid stuff
Yeah.
that makes water all weird, and
Yeah.
so yeah, he's big time now.
Oh, yeah.
He was big time to begin with, actually.
Yeah, he
with
was.
slow-mo guys, which is another shout out. Like I gave Two Girls One Minecraft a shout out. He on slow-mo guys gave Farlands Bust a shout out very early on and got a lot of subscribers, from him. Subscriptions.
Yeah. I remember when, I got on a Skype call. I'm sure you've heard the story, but I don't know if everyone else has. Like, I ended up on the first FLoB-ATHON getting in a Skype call with him, and I at the time didn't watch a lot of Rooster Teeth, with the exception of like Red vs. Blue, but I only knew him from Slow-Mo Guys, and I was a huge like fan of the channel. Not necessarily fangirl level, but just a big fan. And I get on the Skype call with him, and I'm just like, whoa, this is really cool. And so the second he got off the call, I remember telling you guys, like, oh my god, I'm totally starstruck right now. And then he added me on Skype after he had hung up, and then he sent me a message like a few days later because I guess he had rewatched the stream or something had happened, and he was like, "That's very sweet of you, what you said in the stream." And I was like, "Oh God, like I'm so embarrassed right now." But yeah, we started talking, and then the last that we had ever really like talked was when he told me, "Yeah, I'm trying to get to the U.S. and do this and do that," and then he got here, and he's just been so busy ever since that it's like impossible to keep up. So, but
Yeah, I think it
he's doing
was.
really well.
Yeah, I think it was last year as well when he was on. We had other people on. I think it might have been. It was either Jay Sano or Pack Rat or one of those guys. After Gavin left, we're like, all right. And okay, that was Gavin and the slow-mo guys. And Pack Rat was like, wait a minute. Is that who was just in the call?
Yeah.
'Cause he's, you don't obviously get that. When you're talking to him, you don't get that vibe off him that he's so big into the
Oh yeah.
Rooster Teeth. It's a huge channel, and the slow-mo guys, and
He's very chill and down to earth.
yeah, I got to meet him very briefly. Ran into him at PAX Seattle last year.
Oh, cool.
So finally got the awkward thumbs up picture to post on Twitter with him, and but again, he was really they had a booth there, so he was really busy with all the stuff that Rooster Teeth was doing there. So it was just a very brief hello. Yeah, okay, bye.
Yeah. Very cool. I haven't had the pleasure of meeting him, but well, the exception of Skype, but seems like a very, very cool guy.
Next on Gavin Appreciation Hour.
We will talk about his hair. He does have great hair. Just saying. I do have a head. I do have a headset. It's just
You have a head?
I have a head.
Wow.
And on it is a headset. However, my roommate is making breakfast, and it's kind of hard not to be quiet when you're cooking. It's just like ching, ching, ching,
Yeah.
ching, ching. But she's doing that on purpose. Sorry.
Our second guest.
3,600 people just heard you do that.
Is that how many? I don't know why my...
It's not updating?
Yeah, I still have an offline on my dashboard on Twitch.
You're very close to 1 million views
Ooh.
on Twitch, so that's exciting. You're going to hit that today.
Oh, and I forgot to mention, I have disabled in the middle, commercials or whatever. You might get commercials if you first log on or refresh the live stream, simply because that's what Twitch does to stay, funded. But otherwise, like the mid-roll type ads, I've disabled on my channel because it's for the charity.
Oh, sorry, that's funny. You guys are funny. Someone was like, second guest, loud banging things person. Maybe I'm just tired, but like everything everyone's saying is just really funny. You can't ask Kurt for face cam when he's gonna be on for 12 hours. He hasn't had a lot of sleep. No.
No. See, there's the little... I have no room. There's a little window in the lower right. That's for the Child's Play charity donations. There's simply no room.
Just to troll people, you should be like, fine, I'll do webcam, but then make it so super small and put it in one of the little action bar boxes.
That's what...
there you go.
Yeah, that's what Pause does when people complain
Yeah.
that his face cam is too big or covering up something, then he just makes it the entire screen and you can't see the game.
Yeah. That'd be good.
But yeah, I don't know. What is your opinion of the recent... It's not really recent, but at least on live streams, the trend of face cams... I simply don't know what it adds as someone who isn't really animated when I do these sort of commentaries anyway, but...
The sad thing is, it works. More people are more likely to click on it if it has a face cam, and I personally, I'll watch streams either way because it's more about the personality to me, but I kind of, in a sense, find them distracting because you don't know whether to look at the game or the person.
True.
And me personally, I'm the complete opposite of you. I'm over animated. every word I say, I have a face for it. Like every syllable has a face, and it's kind of gross. So I don't like being on webcam. I don't like doing things like that. It's just weird and uncomfortable for me. I do it on occasion for people for certain videos, but I don't know. I can't imagine you're. For me personally, it's kind of like you're in the comfort of your own home, and when you're sitting at your computer playing a game, you're just kind of like there. You know, you don't really think about what you look like or what you're doing. But when you're on cam, you're constantly like self-aware, and you're like, everyone can see my face right now. You know.
True. Yeah.
But I mean, to each their own. If they feel comfortable with it, that's great. You know, and if their viewers like it, that's great. But especially something like this, I wouldn't expect you to be on webcam for that.
Ah, yes, indeed. Yeah, I just saw a comment, message saying that for them it's seeing like their lips move, so there is kind of like I know there is some psychological thing where you tend to understand somebody better if you can like kind of read their lips a little bit, I guess, as opposed to it just being a disembodied voice. But
yeah, that makes sense. And at the same time, there a lot of it is, you know, people just wanting to see the face behind the voice, you know, like, and I understand that because there's a lot of people that I've known for a while or I've watched stream and they get on cam and it is a little exciting. It's like, oh, it's you. It's not so much to see what they look like. Are they good looking? Are they ugly? Are they fat? Like, no, it's just, you just want to see who the person is. And it kind of gives you this weird connection, you know, it's like, oh, I see you now. I don't know, but it's not really for me. I don't know. Too uncomfortable with it. Facecam is good for scary games, I'll give you that. Otherwise, it's like, because let's be honest, people go to scary game videos for the reactions. And a gasp and a scream is one thing, but to see someone freaking out, yeah, I can see how that's a little more appealing. Thank you. My roommate brought me pancakes, flourless pancakes.
ooh, flourless.
Yes. I feel so horrible because like I haven't set up my computer yet because I don't have a desk. I ordered one. So I've been using my roommate's computer. So I'm sitting at hers right now to do this so I can watch the live stream and talk to you, etc. And it's like she just got home from work and I know she wants to get on the computer, but I'm like hogging it, you know, but I don't know. Maybe I'll switch computers at some point, or you can just kick me off, you know.
That's what it's going to likely come to.
Yeah. Okay, everybody type 1 for... No, I'm just kidding. Stop it. Stop it.
Don't
no spam.
do it.
No spam. Oh. Wow. Yeah. I think we're both way too tired to come up with new topics, so I'm skimming chat now. Flourless for the glutenist. Yes, they are healthy.
What are they made of?
What are they made of?
If it's not flour.
What are they made of if it's not flour?
Bananas and an egg, and I put peanut butter just because I like peanut butter. But just
Oh.
bananas and egg.
Huh.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Banana pancakes.
Banana cake. Banana cakes.
Banana cakes.
Ban cakes. What are we talking about? Okay. So, no, guys, what did I say? Stop. The ones. I didn't even say press 1 for what. I just, oh, you guys.
Can't trust the Twitch chat.
No. If I all told them to stand up at their desks right now and hop on one leg, they'd do it. Oh. Can't even see if they would. That'd be funny, though. Interesting.
Interesting indeed. I think after this sunset, I'm going to make another normal underground hidey hole and do the old world backup and take a break. I have run out of water. I'm parched. I'm feeling a little bit better. I was worried there about an hour ago. I'm like, uh-oh.
You're feeling better after you called me. Do you see a correlation here?
Well,
Yeah.
yes, that's
Absolutely.
science right there.
Science!
Can't deny it.
Yeah, I have that effect sometimes. Sometimes it's a complete opposite, and I just put people to sleep. So there's that. But yeah, I mean, after the break, I don't want to hog up the entire live stream, but you know, after the break, if you're still guest list and at some point need compony, feel free to let me know.
Indeed, will do.
I'll probably switch computers. That way my roommate can have hers back. I guess. Kurt, go date her. Absolutely not. Kurt is my very good friend. And nothing more. Nevermore.
So, is there a raven involved?
I am the raven.
Raven who's quoting things?
Hog ha. Yeah. No, Kurt just needed a little bit of time to wake up. That's all.
True. I don't. It's still yet. I was considering at the last break. I'm like, oh, maybe I should like take like an hour or two break like at noon to like rest up. It would kind of be not sticking to the schedule, but I would have to put some sort of screen saying I'm taking a break until blah 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 blah.
Right. I do expect to see my fan art sometime later today at some point.
Oh yeah.
Added. I think it's amazing. Kurt, you say friend zoned like it's a bad thing. The zone of friendship is a great place. It's warm. It's fuzzy. It's a great place to be, and yeah. What I'm talking
And
about.
sometimes there's flourless banana cakes in it for you.
Yeah. Peanut banana cakes. So yeah. You guys are so silly. Shut up.
Yeah.
I have a
Be
boyfriend.
quiet. Turning
Shut
off the
up.
chat. Block
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah, you're all
Whoa.
banned. You're all banned. I have a mass banner script. I'm just gonna pop it in there and ban all of you. I'm gonna
Oh.
put all of you are friend zoned. How about that, huh?
Boom.
Boom.
Take that.
Vex ruined what? What did Vex ruin? I don't get it.
Oh, you're doing a Vex map, or you were doing a Vex map?
We
You
beat
went-
it.
Ah,
Super hostile waking up.
waking up. Well done.
92 episodes.
I will have to. Have you talked to Vex before? Or?
I have not.
Oh, okay.
I thought I've heard a few people be like, "Oh my god, few people have actually done it." You know, by few it's quite a bit, but compared to the people that have tried it and then given up, we
I
did do it
suppose-
legit, 100% legit.
Oh,
so-
that was going to be my next question. Did you do it legit or the two girls
That
in
is-
Minecraft way?
No, that is literally the only map we've ever played that we didn't cheat on. So we were really excited about that. Shocking, very shocking. But you guys are silly. But yeah, someone was like, was it you? No, who was it? Somebody told me after we beat the map, they're like, oh, I'll have to tell Vex that you guys did it. And I was like, okay. I'm sure he gets tired of hearing so-and-so played your map and beat it. He's like, oh, good. It's good.
Well, he's now on the MindCrack server with us.
Yeah.
So, and he was
Yeah.
part of the last UHC that happened. It was his first UHC, but yeah, I haven't. Well, no, wait, I did one of his maps, did I not? With the KGBs, Lorgon, Gleason, and Schism. We did caves, Spellbound Caves. So yeah, that one we did.
Oh.
Although we did that, I think Brian had seen it before or watched somebody's playthrough of it, so we had some experience on our side. But yeah, I guess I could say I did a super hostile.
People hate me and say they want a different guest now.
Boo!
Boo! I don't
I'm
blame you
gonna
guys.
hand over the stream to you.
I'm
Here's
really...
my
Yeah,
Twitch.
just for that, I'm taking over. Kurt's gonna go take a nap and hide in a hidey hole, and you guys are gonna have to listen to me for another 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours. So take that. Yep.
Yeah, I do hear a little bit of. Well, it's a very brief feedback, but I haven't. It's not annoying. It was much worse. That was another thing in the first FLoB-ATHON. we had a lot of problems with. I didn't quite have the audio set up right, and you guys were hearing like echoes of me, and then it was sometimes coming back through into the stream, and
But it's like there's two Kurts.
Yeah.
I mean, can you really? You just can't go wrong with that.
not quite as good as two badges, but sure, you might not get that reference. A reference is a MindCrack reference.
Yeah. Oh, there's so much MindCrack. Like, someone was asking me the other day, like, who are your favorite YouTubers and who do you watch all the time? I have so many friends that are YouTubers. I have so many YouTubers that I just like, but I don't know personally. I mean, there's so many people I would love to watch and constantly support. I don't have time.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed as well.
It's very, very sad because I wish I could watch all of their videos, but I just, anywhere from 10, 20 to 30 minutes each episode, with at least 10 to 20 people, bare minimum, that I would love to watch on a daily basis. That's my whole day. Just trying to catch up on all their videos. I don't have time. So, 'tis sad. Don't worry, I'll be gone soon, guys. I'm just gonna eat my pancakes. Anyways. Oh yeah, you are up to 3,800 almost.
Viewers?
Yeah. Great job.
Your channel is Two Girls One Minecraft. That's like the URL, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's your Twitter or something that's 2G1.
Yeah, because my name
Minecraft.
was too long.
Aw, boo.
Our name was too long. Thank you, guys. It's not up to me if I go. It's up to you guys. And Kurt.
It's a jury.
Yeah. Apparently, I friend-zoned Kurt. People are tired of hearing me talk. They want Etho. They want Vex. You know what? I'm just leaving. I'm just kidding. Hi, guys. Don't worry. He's going to take a break soon, and you won't have to...
Oh yeah, that's right. The sun is kind of...
You do need to take a break.
Need to take a break. Need to back up the world.
And should chat want, I cannot talk. He can call me back at a later time.
I could just take a break and you could just keep talking on Skype.
Well,
really...
I do need to switch computers.
True.
So unless you want me to do that now and I can talk to them while you go on break, would that be easier?
I think we could take a standard
break.
Music in the background break.
the music that was putting everyone to sleep.
Yeah, that's something I should have set up beforehand as well. I just basically opened up iTunes and was like, C418, yes, this is now the playlist.
Yes. It's amazing music, don't get me wrong, but I was sitting here and I was like, it's just, I'll tell you what, though. Random thought. Do you remember, well, you probably didn't have to go through this as much as I did, but I literally hours sat there trying to get Minecon tickets, and that song on the website.
Oh, yeah, you keep having to mute it.
Yeah, eventually I just, I had to keep muting it because I had to keep refreshing at the same time, but it's a great song until you hear it 9 billion times, and you're just like, I'm done. Like, I can't. But
I've had enough of this nonsense.
Yes, what is this? Where's the Skrillex? I'm just kidding. Nobody wants to listen to Skrillex.
You may have just alienated a large portion of the audience.
Just upset all of the Skrillex fans. I like some of his songs. Some. Yeah.
All right, making some beds. Whoops.
What about B-dubs?
Yeah, like I said, I don't know who's available. I haven't set a specific schedule. It's
still very early.
Still very early.
I can only assume once they all start waking up, they're just gonna send you messages and all that'll happen. So,
let's make some torches while we're at it. Torches.
This lady talks too much. It's 2 O's, not 1.
I am a man, sir.
Last time. Wow, now they're saying I'm friend zoning Skrillex.
All right, sleeping in the hidey hole. I am going to save and quit the title. Minecraft Limited Edition.
Yeah.
Just switch to the fan art. Going to close Minecraft and start the backup and take a break. And I will let you go, Nia, for now.
For now.
For now. And you get to do what you need to do to switch computers and what other. I'm sure you have an actual like stuff to do today, so I'll
Maybe.
yeah, I'll let you know. You're obviously welcome at any time, but I'm going to take a quick break myself. Continue chatting in the chat. Continue donating. Oh, we're currently at $173,173. You guys and
Yay.
your mathematical equations there. Well done.
It makes me happy.
Yes, it does. It's a good time for right before going to break. I'll look at the donations to see if there's any like questions or anything I can put down to ask. And don't forget to guess the F3 distance if you haven't already. Only one entry per person, but if you haven't, there's a link on the Twitch details on Farlands or Bust, or you can just go to farlandsorbust.com/F3 and fill out that form. Guess what the F3 distance is going to be in about, what is that going to be? I just looked at my wrist, but there was not a watch on it. It's going to be in 8.5 hours. Okay, that felt good to say. There's only 8.5 hours to go.
Only.
2 hours ago, when there was 10 hours to go, I'm like, oh my god. But all right, so yeah, taking a break. Thank you very much, Nia. 2 Girls, 1 Minecraft. Go subscribe to that channel and look forward to her future channels and that one mystery one that you'll just have to find on YouTube. Ooh, mystery.
Mysteries.
And we'll be right back in a moment.
Bye.
Bye. Wait, I have to mute. Okay, and I'm going to hang up because you're still going to be coming through the microphone audio. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Professionalism. All right.
Professional. Bye.
Thanks, Nia.
Bye.